Hey, welcome. It's Kathy. I hope you can see me. Today we're gonna draw cute shoes. Hold on one little sec while I reorganize and get this barrier out of my way. There's a company called Irregular Choice, and they make the most beautiful shoes. And they are going out of business for now, due to all the world stuff, right? So this is like crazy because I've been in business for over 20 years now, and their shoes are so beautiful and so fanciful and just so fantastical. I only have one pair of their shoes, but I love their shoes and I am a fan, and they're just so inspiring. So yesterday I took the day off. I was feeling under the weather and I just drew on the couch. And I learned about their going out of business on Instagram, and then I just went to their website and started drawing their shoes. And it was having so much fun doing it. Their shoes are so amazing. So I thought we would draw some shoes today because I broke out my junk journal. And this is so fun to draw in because you get all different types of paper. And you get different colors, and you can go over things with other media that you have. For instance, I have some Neocolor 2s that I'm kind of dying to flesh out some of these in, but I think I want to, do some ink today. So let's do this. So, give me one sec, and look and see. Can I just move? Let's just, okay, I got a new light. What do you think? So this is like going to illuminate everything here, and I'm pretty excited about it. Just want to put my iPad over here real quick. We can go to their website and look at their shoes and pick out some shoes to draw. So I'm just gonna plug this in. Okay, let's go to their website. So, look at their shoes. They're so beautiful. I drew like 6 of them yesterday, and there's so many more I want to draw. Oh, they're so colorful. Love them. Let's see. View all. Don't you love that little? I love the little magic wand. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. And they have different collections. Oh. Look at that lucky cat one. Ooh, that one's a good one to draw. That one's a good one to draw. Pretty paws. Oh my gosh, love that. Oh, those are beautiful. Did I draw that yesterday? Okay, I drew Carriage Ride. I did draw Carriage Ride. I drew this one. I didn't draw this one, but oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, Cherry Champ. That's cute. All right, let's just pick one and start. Let's do All right, let's start with something easy. Let's start with this one. Love that. Okay, let's do it. Okay, hold on. No. Give me 1 second. It's better. Okay, that's better. All right. We need more light. I don't even know if we need more light. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself about the lighting situation. I'm just literally drawing dots as markers to mark like where things are gonna go. How I want to tap. So I just got I just got this ink, and for the first time I refilled this myself. I'm pretty proud of myself. I used to buy the cartridges, and then when I wanted to try and refill it myself, I would literally literally take the pen, dunk it into, for instance, some ink like this. This is not the ink I used, but I would do this, and then I would just squeeze it. I thought it kind of worked, but you know, I don't think it did now. Looking back, I actually don't think that was very effective. I think it was effective when I think it was effective for getting ink on my brush, but I don't think it was effective in terms of actually filling my brush with ink. It's now quite juicy, as you can see. And I don't know yet how I feel about the ink itself. I'm sort of figuring it out. I literally just did it last night, and then this morning I knew I was going to use this brush pen, and I thought to give it more ink, because when I was there we go. It was last night when I was doing it, when I was using the brush. I'm going to use this for my hand. When I was doing it last night, drawing with it was very strange, because I had filled it, I thought, really well. I thought I had filled it quite a bit with the ink, and what happened was I would shake it, and it just didn't sound full. It was like not sounding like there was much ink in there at all. And I wanted to make sure that today, when I came to draw, this was a little mistake, so I'm going to leave it until later. Not a mistake, happy accident, right? Maybe I'll do something with it. So the buckle's here, and then the cherries are here. So I'm gonna start doing my cherry here. Yeah, I think I just need to, okay, it's a little off, that's okay. I think I just need to see, I want to see how opaque and what tone the black is against the other ink that I've been using. And you know, just so I can get a sense of the differences. Last night also, when I did the whole refilly thing, I did notice that there was like a lot of water in my brush from cleaning it. And so the ink was not that opaque. Let's see. Did I do any in here? I drew all over a magazine to test it out. I'm gonna grab it. I drew in this magazine to test out my ink, and just got this in the mail, so it's like, all right. So this is what I did, and see how the ink was really watery because I had just cleaned out my brush. And then it got a little bit more pigmented over here. So it was like little by little. I just was trying to get the brush moving. And then we got to a little more. And I think that's where I ended. And then I put my brush away for, you know, for the night. And then this morning, I thought about putting more ink in it because I really was not thrilled with the level of opacity, but I knew that it was because I had, you know, just washed out my brush. I like how the zebra stripes go that way, like they stay the whole way, except for right here. Stay consistent. Oh my gosh, zebra shoe. My first high heel that I loved and that I wore was a zebra heel. I went to Catholic school in the 9th grade and I wore my zebra shoes with my uniform. Now that just made me a hit with everybody, right? Just joking. No, I'm not joking about the zebra shoes, but let's do something. I have a water pen, a water brush pen. I'm gonna grab it and see what we can do with this. See if we have any water happening. Okay. Because I have not tested out the waterproofness, or yeah, I mean, it's wet right now, so we're not going to get that, but we're not going to test the waterproofness of it right now. But I haven't put any water on it yet at all, so this is, I'm using it wet, like I'm putting water on it when it's wet. I can't judge whether or not it's going to be waterproof when it's dry. We can actually, oh, wrong cap. Let me do that. Let's grab one of those pictures that I drew yesterday, that I drew on last night. And let's just throw some water on it and see what happens. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's try here. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that, not waterproof. Not waterproof. Okay, duly noted. At least not on the coated paper. Let's try a little bit here. Still not waterproof. Okay, okay. Let's try on. Okay. Last night, I did this little heart with, oh, hold on a minute. This is not easy. That's not a fair judgment. Look at what happened to my pen, to my water pen. I'm going to use a different water pen for this test because I have one that has not. See what happened when I tried to put, I was like trying to shove this cap on and I got ink everywhere. Okay, I have this water pen here. Let's try. All right. Yeah, a little bit. And here's a test on, that is the other ink that I do know is waterproof that I have been using. Okay. Let's go to the picture in the magazine. Let's go to the magazine picture again. Because I want to test it. I want to test it out. See how it is here. Okay, let's try it now. And remember, this paper is coated, so. All right, so this is a water pen on coated paper the day after I drew it. So you see it's not waterproof. Not a terrible thing. I mean, it really depends on what you want to use it for. Some people, and for some uses, like for this, it's nice if you wanted to go back into it later and do some sort of shading stuff. There's you know, there's reasons for and against. Like people who use watercolor with their black ink, they're probably not going to want. They're not going to want an ink that doesn't dry completely waterproof. And typically, I want a waterproof one too, but you know, I was thinking about the fact that I bought this ink, and I thought I had checked to see if it was waterproof, and you know, I don't think I did really do my due diligence on that. So it doesn't say waterproof anywhere. It says water resistant. Honestly, if I wait 2 days, it might be different than after one night, you know, because sometimes these inks are different. You just don't know. I've gone back into inks after the next day and have had them be seepy after putting water on them, and then I've done it, you know, after a few days and realized how nice and, you know, stable they were and not leaky when I put water on them. So I don't know. It just depends on the ink and your use for it. I'm just looking at I'm gonna add some little data points and stuff. This is called Cherry Champ, the shoe. So let's write that in here. Uh-oh. Am I gonna run out of space here? E, and I gotta do my Y. I was kind of planning on doing like a tail on the Y, but I didn't do that. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go like this and like that. Okay. to draw, just because it's fun, I'm going to draw a little shopping cart on the website. And just add in some little website tidbits here. How about another angle? Let's read the sold out. Out of stock. How do we want to do this here? This is fun. I'm going to do a little size guide thing here. I'm wanting to do this. Whoops. Stock, $111, marked down from $159. Out of stock. Let's actually, I'm going to move my stuff, this stuff, I'm going to put in my little box of, there we go, that's a little better. I kind of like this angle. Do you like this angle for you? I kind of like this angle for you. Let's see, sale, wait. $111. Let's do this. 111. Say 159. That. And then email me when back in stock. How's that? Out of stock. Just gonna move my coffee so you can see this better. Okay, that works. Stock. Email. Sign up below and we'll pop an email. Let's do that. Do the space. Mark out some stuff here. Why did I start doing this? It's a little tedious. I'm just gonna write now, email. Enter your email. Email. let's do. First of all, we need a dollar sign here. I love fall because I love to drink coffee and tea, and I love my coffee, but I love all kinds of tea, and I am super excited. I had my first like hot cup of good tea yesterday, and I was drinking Harney and Sons Harris, which if you like tea, and if you like a kind of a fragrant floral tea, I mean, don't go there if you're averse to natural flavoring, because natural flavoring, you know, like fake natural flavoring, because I think it's one of those, but it's really good. I actually really love Earl Grey. I like a strong Earl Grey tea. And then I put a little bit of sweetener and a little bit of sweetener and a little bit of cream in it. And I like to use, I've been using agave lately. Okay, let's go into this. Email me. We're just freestyling. Email me. Anyway, tea's delightful. Coffee is delightful too, but it's always tea. Email me when back. Excuse my hand, it'll be out of the way in 1 second. Just have to, I really do need it for this part. I need this for this part. Back in stock. And a little heart, because how lovely are these shoes? They're beautiful. I do have to say, for my US friends, unfortunately, there's some things. Obviously, there's some issues with Irregular Choice. They're liquidating. There's obviously some issues with shipping to the US right now, all the usual stuff that everybody knows. Don't have to go into it. And they have a whole thing on their website about it. So they are shipping to the US, but with caveats. So their prices are lovely right now. So if you do want to get in on some deals, but I mean, I would rather they stay in business and just charge their regular prices, but maybe they'll find another way to get back into this. Fabulous. They're so fabulous. All right, let's finish this one and start another shoe. So I've been doing for these like a little marketing blurb from, like, this one says, it's written in the stars, you need these boots in your life. And this one is a little mushroom heel. It's a beautiful shoe. Oh my god. Sale out of stock. You aren't tripping. We really do have mushroom concept heels. So, and then sometimes I did another little data point here, like the size of the heel, you know, that stuff. So this one is gonna say, you gotta scroll down, description, you'll be standing out from the herd with these fabulous black and white Cherry Champ Mary Jane high heels. Are they tiger print or zebra stripe? Either way, when accessorized with the optional red cherry charm, these rock and roll cuties are totally wild. That's good. These rock and roll cuties are totally wild. I love it. Okay, let's write that in here. I need a little hand. What happened? I lost my cap. Hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna check my sound real quick. What do I do with my headphones? I'm going with it. Okay. I don't know. I put my headphones down and I don't know where I put them. So don't know where I put them. I'm gonna try and speak up a little bit though, because I think like sometimes I talk really low and you can't hear me. So these rock and roll cuties are totally wild. Let's write that in here. Totally wild. Let's try and draw totally wild, like a totally wild way. Oh, can we even read this? We'll figure it out, right? Totally wild. Okay, there's my cap. I want to put something at the bottom of this. I'm gonna write terms and conditions. No. Yeah, let's do no. Cookie policy. Let's do cookie policy. And maybe draw a little cookie. Okay. There we are. There we are. Hold on. Let me get this so you can see it. Let's do like that. One sec. Okay, found my headphones. Let's pick out another. Let's pick out another. Okay, that bag is cute. My head is missing. You see me? Hi. Shoes. You want to do shoes. Oh, what shoes should we do? Let's look at trainers. Oh my gosh, those are so awesome. I love these shoes. I love both of these. What are the ones with the... Look at the ones with the ruffles on them. And the ruffles are cute. Ooh. Those high tops. Ooh, look at the Tweety ones. These are kind of neat because you have to draw the colored shoelace, which would be kind of challenging. The striped shoelace, kind of cool. And I like the little, is it like a leopard pattern or something? Kind of cute. I drew these yesterday. These are kind of cute. The flats, the little doll flats. All right, let's look at the heels again. You know, I might like to do some boots. Let's look at the boots. So they do a lot of intellectual property collabs. Looks like we have Monopoly, we had Looney Tunes, I really like the boot, Charms and Trinkets. Oh, My Little Pony. Oh, wow. Look at those boots. Those are wild. Wait, I want to show you. Yeah, look at the black ones. Try to keep it so you can see. The purple ones are cute too. Those are kind of fantastic. Sneaky boots. Care Bears. Wonder Woman. I'm staying away from the Marvel, or is it Marvel? Or I don't know. I'm staying away from the comic book stuff. That's cool. Creepy Castle. Yeah, let's do Creepy Castle. Wow, look at that shoe. It's amazing. You click on the little make it bigger button. That's wild. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do it. Okay. I'll put my light back on in here. All right. Do we want to do pink paper? Let's see. I think I might want to do this one. Let's do this paper because it'll be easier for me to add color later. Actually, I mean, not necessarily. I can add color to this, but this will be better to pop. This will pop out better, I think. Oh my gosh, this is going to be challenging. What is that? That's a castle top with a little... All right. So we have the top of the castle. Looks like kind of like, okay, it has a little flag on it. And then we go down, we have some gemstones. And then skull gemstones. And then we have our skull and crossbones. Then we have a little spider with a green gem. Okay, down the heel. The heel is like an interesting looking bottle type thing. And then we have another little bat here. And a zipper on the back. And some angled. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Oh. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this one. All right. Let's see. I need a little bit of leverage here. And then I'll switch. I will also switch the camera for you. Here, and so that's good. Okay, let's see here. Top of boot. Top of boot here. No, let's do the top of boot here because we still want to write Irregular Choice. And second, I need to zone in for 1 second more. What is this? Okay. It's got like, okay, it's like a tower. That was hard to see. All right. Okay. All right. I got it. It's a little hard to see. Let's do that. I still don't know what that little thing, that little beanie thing sticking out of the front is, but I'll figure it out. Let's just do, I'm going to do it loose. I'm going to be loose. I'm not going to get too precious with this. Castle, and then a little flag here. Just get the bones down first here before we go into anything. Another little here. Wait, I got the shape wrong. Okay, there he goes. This is a very busy boot. What was I thinking? Why did I decide to draw this one? Because it was a good challenge, right? Okay, there's a bat. There's a bat here. So let's just do like the bat. Okay. Let's get our shape down. Get these here. There's a really big tread on this shoe. I like it. Here we go. Spider. This is the glitter. The texture, and then this is the, there's like a metallic leather looking, or leather, I'm not sure what it is, but it's shape of clouds, so it's like shaped pieces, applique, however you say it. And then there's like it's kind of like a alligator style skin looking. Glitter. I'm gonna just zoom in. I feel like it's actually better if I don't want to get too stuck in the details, but I do just want to see what these things are. So I think that's like some sort of a gem that's just stuck. And what was the other thing I wanted to see? There's something else. These are gems, these little, and then there's like a tiger print. Okay, yeah, so at least just to get some understanding of like what we're looking at in terms of the okay. So where this ends, we also have, it is very hard. I picked a really hard to see one, but, and then this is like a little door. Like that. The little door is like that. And then more of this like glittery stuff. And then this little piece of fabric here is kind of glittery too. And then this in front of the boot here, this actually goes to here. And then this is like kind of like a leopard looking pattern here. Okay, so behind the spider is like, under the spider is like a satin metallic purple. And then the gemstone on the spider is green. And then the spider itself is the gems as well. So that'll just make it harder to make out what it is. So I'm not going to put that in. And then there's just another pattern here of like this kind of reptile looking pattern. So there's like a lot of textures and metallics and things going on in this. Okay. Let's get some of the shine on this boot going, on this heel. Okay, that's cool. So let's just finish this out. Patent leather, little patent leather bat. And then this is also like metallic blush. And then this one is like a satin. Well, so far I do like this ink, I think. It's this ink is pretty dense. I don't have complaints about the density so far today. Last night it was watered down, so I really couldn't get a good sense, but today it seems to be working good. Pretty opaque and dries pretty matte. So, all right, let's do the lettering on this one now. So, it's Irregular Choice. Hey, let me try and see. Let's try that one. See, that's a little better maybe. Turn the light up too. Let's do some spider webs because it's a scary boot. And maybe like a spider. And a spider. Creepy castle. Let's do some creepy lettering here. Uh-oh. I may have made that spider take up too much room. Let's see if we can fit that P in there. And then, oh my gosh, where am I going to put my Y? Oh, oops. Sorry, spider. Creepy. Castle. Drippy letters. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, this looks really good. I like how it's coming out. All right, great. Creepy castle. You know what? It didn't even bother me. That does not even bother me. That this little spider is touching the word creepy. That's okay. Right. A little more drips, a little more drips, a little more drips. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, what happened here? What happened here? Situation there. Okay. That's good. All right. Now, this one is Uh-oh. I keep getting this spinning wheel of death here. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. My camera died on my laptop. That's okay. All right. We're just going to put in... Oh, yeah. I'm on 5%. Oh, no. No. Don't go away. I got to finish my boot. Okay. This boot is 239. Mark down from 3. Okay, I'm just gonna hurry up and finish this because I am like really low on juice here. Okay, we got Creepy Castle. Available sizes. Let's do that. Let's do available sizes. Six, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay. Yeah, there goes my. Oh, God. Bummer. All right, I just lost my computer. It's okay. 39, 40, 42, 43. Okay. All right. Let's just do some flourishes and separate these numbers. And then do a spider. And then we'll do a moon over here. And then maybe like a scary scene in the background. Let's do that. A scary background scene. I like that. Good save. Save, even though I lost my screen. That's okay. Let's just do like some cloud. Some creepy cloud. Here, little creepy cloud here. Here. See how fun this ink situation is here. Went into it. I like it on the craft paper a lot. Okay, let's do just trying to use the ink here as a good, I don't know if it's a color, oops, just to make some parts stand out. let's do right the heel to sort of emphasize that shape. Right. All right, and then lastly, ooh, I like that spread. Creepy. Creepy. Just what we want. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Okay, great. Well, I think we're good. I think we did 2 cute, fanciful, irregular choice shoe pictures. I'll give you the other angle. Let's see. And then the other one is pages. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's one. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Here's our one, and here's our second one. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be back at 12:30 to do a quiet time, and hopefully I will see you there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.